Fucking my message.
Yeah, I remember that.
Thank you,
girl.
sister.
Yeah,
$10 coming on the cash app. Thank you, sister.
and the
Next time, make it
marriage
20. But
is
thank you for
not
that 10. I know you
because
had
she
that.
loves you.
Thank you, sister.
Okay.
You got my 40, homie.
That marriage
I thought you had
is
$200
for
I
her
do. But I won't spend
to
it
show to other people.
You're going to come up to me and hug my neck and kiss me and say, thank you, thank you, thank you for getting that money out of my pocket.
Oh, I'll just hold on to my money because, you know, there's hardship. Be careful.
You need to make a vow of faith of a
Yeah. We back. We back. I know you love the unprofessionalism. You just love it. This is the ghetto, and you love it here. You fucking love it here.
know that, and
Everybody hit the like button, please. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Um. So yeah, if you want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or it's also in the description. Or you can do super chat or super sticker. That's the dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. If you're new, this channel is my live stream only channel. If you want to watch my normal videos, they're at Dating Dysfunctions YouTube channel. Yeah, going over a Kevin Samuels episode. Hopefully, I don't get booted because his estate ain't playing no games. Anyway, um, let's let's get into it. Before we get into it, oh, shout out to my Rumbleites. Rumbleites in here early. Is this shit even be live? Hopefully it won't be buffering and shit tonight. Hope I didn't just jinx it. Anyway, let's get into this episode real quick.
This is Straight Signal, where we break.
You see, I'm a
From Kevin Samuels' original channel, tagged in the description.
What do you got for me?
well, I have a couple of questions. Obviously, you see, I'm a Mrs. So,
Yes.
so my questions for you are about the things you said about being cooperative and the weight and how
Okay.
big of an issue that is. And I've had a couple.
Let's start here. Let's start here. Should a woman be calling another man on YouTube? And I don't want to say behind her husband's back. I mean, I wouldn't word it like that per se. Calling into another man on a YouTube show to ask about your husband, I don't know if it's appropriate. I'm just gonna stand on. It's not appropriate for a wife to be calling another man on YouTube to ask for advice about her marriage. I mean, because okay, or let's put it like this: if she wanted to call Kevin Samuels, I think this wife should have got her husband's permission, and maybe she did. I can't say 100% for sure. She didn't, because it's a good chance she probably got put on to Kevin Samuels by her husband. It's a possibility. But I just wanted to say that either way. These women calling these other men for advice on their man, a little sketchy to me. But let's get back into it.
About being cooperative and the weight and how big of an issue that is. And I've had a couple of children. So and I put on quite a bit of weight since I got married. And I still cute in the face, but I don't know if you want to be the judge of that. Well, you see my picture.
How many children do you have?
2.
And how old is your youngest?
2.5.
And You want to share how many pounds have you put on since marriage?
60.
All right. And are you working?
Part-time. I work part-time.
All right.
Was pretty long. That was pretty long, ma'am. Are you working or not working? I mean, that's not really a long type of question. Are you working? She's not really working. I think she just said that to sound better. She claims she does like journalism, but that could be writing an article online once a month. She's not working. But let's get back into it, which is fine. But just let's just keep all that in mind.
Part-time. I work part-time.
All right.
So not so, but I'm so I stay home with the children.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid your husband would come home tomorrow and say, I want a divorce. And he serves your papers and you divorce inside in 90 days. Would you keep those 60 pounds on?
No.
Why?
Because I got to get back out there, I guess.
Exactly.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Mhm.
Is this camera on me? Yes. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Before women will get fat in a marriage, get fat in a relationship because they're complacent and they ain't worried about losing them. And I want to just tie this into the title of this live stream. Relationships are emasculation rituals for men. Excuse me, I'm not trying to be rude, but when you got to burp, you got to burp. Look, I really want to break this down. Let's bring out the notepad. Make a list of all the ways that relationships and marriages are emasculation rituals. Doing this off the top of the dome. Y'all know this ghetto stream ain't really that planned out in advance, other than if I just see a video I want to go over. Maybe if we ever get bigger, I'll step my game up. Is that a slap in the face? That's kind of like what this woman is saying. I'm complacent with it being the ghetto stream. Anyway, reason number one. I would say let's just put the longer you're in a relationship, the more your woman is going to decline sex. And that's emasculating. Your woman always telling you she's not in the mood. That's emasculating. So that's number one. Number two, the disrespect enhances or just amplifies with time. And I'm just gonna make this a separate one because familiarity breeds contempt. Okay. Number four, extremely likely, at least at least a few members of her family won't like you and will openly disrespect you. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, I won't read out loud because that's probably annoying. So let's see what else I can think of. Y'all can help me out in the comments. Let's see. What did I say? So she'll disrespect you, start declining sex, familiarity breeds contempt, extremely likely for family members to disrespect you. Let's see what else can I think of. Uh Here's another reason. How can I word this? Usually a woman will try to control you in a relationship or marriage. Really don't have freedom. I mean, lose, I think I spelled it right. Lose your freedom. Um I'm just gonna put this as a separate one. Most men end up with way more responsibilities and limited authority. That's emasculating because at that point you're a slave. I think that's enough. I think we get the point. But yeah, relationships and marriages usually end up just being emasculation rituals for men. Let me just throw this in there. What this video we about to go over is about. Wife or girlfriend will get fat with no remorse, if that for you. This is what it boils down to. And I don't know if this is an eighth one or is this just my final statement on it. When woman knows she has power and leverage over you, she will treat you any way she pleases because she knows she has you by the balls after the kids and marriage happens. Yeah. So let's get back into the video. So let me add one more. Appreciation declines rapidly as years go by. Woman begins to resent you for one reason or another. She's gonna find some reason to resent you over a 50-year period, bro. Oh, let me add one more. Nothing you do will ever be good enough or fully right. Yeah, you did the dishwasher. Yeah, you put the dishes in the dishwasher, but you put the forks up instead of facing down. It's always going to be something, no matter what. Okay, let me never celebrate it for the good you do, but always called out for any bad you do or little mistakes, but never acknowledge for the good things. This is most men's reality in long-term relationships and marriages. It's an emasculation ritual. So back to this woman.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna talk about it. Um, yeah. Let's talk about what she just said. Um, Granted, what did she say? She had a 2.5-year-old, so she had time to get the weight off. She had time to get the weight off. It gets worse, especially when we find out what type of guy he is. And I might just say it because I don't know how much longer we're gonna look at this particular video. But he said basically he would have more. She didn't say this, but it's implied that she would have more urgency to lose the 60 pounds she's overweight if she got back on the dating market. But she don't got the same urgency to lose the weight when she's in the marriage. Yeah, because she already got them by the balls. I already landed you. So I mean, I don't gotta stay fit to keep you. See, women don't care about putting in the work to keep a man. They'll put in the work to get the man, but putting in the work to keep the man for 50 years, well, here's why they won't. Because women know they don't have to. Most men aren't gonna break up their family because their wife got fat. Let's just keep it G. And most men aren't gonna break up the family if their wife is a complete bitch to them either. And women know that. And that's why they know I could do, say whatever I want. And men are loyal. They may, even if they step out, they're loyal to their family. They're not going to leave their family. Even most men who cheat aren't going to initiate the breaking up of his family. So in that sense, yeah, men are loyal. So women know men are loyal, so that's why they know they can get fat, they can get bitchy. Pretty much they shit. Some women feel comfortable cheating because they know this motherfucker is never going to leave. And that's why I always say, like, never be in a position. That's why I say live out girlfriend at best. Never give the woman the power and the leverage. Because most women are going to use that as incentive to treat you like shit, just be a terrible person. And that's the case for men too. Look, like I always say on this channel, it's somewhat of a men's advocate channel, but most men aren't good people. And if you give most men power and leverage over another man, he's going to treat that man like shit. Most men are going to do that. Let's just be real. That's how I feel. I could be wrong. That's just how I feel though. So that isn't really exclusively a woman thing. Um, Here's the thing. I don't know how much we're gonna watch this video, but she's at the point now where she just doesn't respect her husband anymore. And like I said, familiarity breeds contempt. She knows she got him by the ball. She got his kid. She married to him. She know he can't leave. It wouldn't be in his best interest to leave. So she gonna show her ass, and she's gonna get an inflated ass because she know he ain't going nowhere. She's gonna show her inflated ass because she know he ain't going nowhere. Um, because here's the thing. Even for men who would leave if it wasn't for the kids, they're gonna stay. Most men are gonna stay for the kids, even if for nothing else. There's a lot of men who are just with women for the kids, strictly for the kids. Trust me. I'm thinking of a guy right now. Wife's a complete bitch, but he keeping the family together. And that probably is the most honorable reason to stay with a bitch who don't like you and don't respect you. Let's get back into it.
God forbid your husband would come home tomorrow and say, I want a divorce. And he serves your papers and you divorce inside in 90 days. Would you keep those 60 pounds on?
No,
Why?
because I got to get back out there, I guess.
Oh, damn. So basically you're telling your husband is because the prize for you staying in this marriage is me having this additional 60 pounds.
See how she laughed? This is extremely disrespectful to her husband. She's talking on the phone with another man, laughing at her husband at the idea that, yeah, I would lose the weight for another man who hasn't invested in me and given me 2 kids and given me a house and taking care of me and all that. See, I said it before and I'm going to say it again, and this is why I say live out girlfriend at best. Women always punish the guy that sticks around. And here's the thing. I don't think they're punishing the guy that sticks around to be necessarily malicious. I just think the guy that sticks around is inherently going to get punished because women degrade over time and become miserable. Now, see, okay, let me make a clear distinction. Let me make a clear distinction, and just remember, folks, nobody's going to give the red pill like RB Sensei. I'm patting myself on the back. I don't give a fuck. I think I'm one of the goats. I'm not searching for compliments, but I think I'm on Mount Rushmore with this shit. Anyway, let me break this down. The reformed, the so-called reformed damaged woman, whether she a 304 or whatever she is, the typical damaged modern woman that I talk about on this channel, she is gonna punish the man on purpose, more on purpose, right? Like she resents that man. She wish she could have gotten something better. She can't stand that. She resent that man from the jump. So that's why that type of woman is gonna punish the simp that stays. Because look, I resented you from when I first met you that you weren't as good as the one of the other guys that I actually wanted to be with. So that is more of an intentional torture. She's somewhat intentionally torturing him to make herself feel better about the fact that she got to be stuck with him. And I got a meme just for that. So that's one archetype of woman in long-term relationship or marriage torturing a man. But I'm going to talk about the other one after this quick message from AD.
She has just destroyed damaged goods, and there is nothing a man can do. She can do one of two things: one, die alone, or two, she can marry a man and resent him for the rest of her life that she has stuck with him. Those are the only two ways out.
She gonna resent that man because she got to be stuck with him and never loved him, never really liked him, but she just had to fuck with it because she was running out of options. Now that woman is kind of punishing that man for every guy she wanted to be with and it didn't work out, or every guy that broke her heart or did this or that. She's kind of intentionally punishing him for sticking around. Like, you dumbass, why did you stay with me? I ain't even worth shit. You deserve to get this treatment. Dumbass should have never fucked with me in the first place. That's what the woman is thinking. So that's one archetype of that. Of, women punishing the man that stays with them. So here's the other archetype. The woman who genuinely did love her husband. She got married at 22. Her husband was she lost her virginity to her husband. Genuinely loves the guy, but time go by, kids come, resentment build, yada yada yada. He's gonna get punished too, but it's less intentional. He's just gonna get punished, like I said, inherently because women degrade and become miserable over time. So he just happened to be the guy that's there as she's degrading and becoming miserable and resentful. Because it's just kind of like their nature. So who gets it worse? Yeah, definitely the first guy gets it worse. He definitely gets it worse. But this woman is laughing at her husband and basically making fun of him, because she laughed at the idea of, I'm gonna lose the 60 pounds if I get back on the dating market, but I ain't really that pressed to lose it while I'm in this marriage with this great man. She admits on this call he's a great man. Look, I'm just gonna do the little spoiler. He's like 6'3" and he's an attorney. He's literally Mr. 0.0001%, and she's taking him for granted. She's taking him for granted because she can. Like I just said, familiarity breeds contempt. It don't matter if you're Mr. Perfect. She's gonna grow to resent you and not appreciate you. It's just in their fucking nature to not be appreciative and be entitled. You know why she don't appreciate him? And I don't know when they got married or whatever, but it's a reason why most women don't appreciate men, because whatever he do for her, whatever that man do for that woman, well, that was just what you were supposed to do. You a man. You a man. Yeah, you hold the door for me. What you supposed to do? You took a bullet. You was supposed to just take a bullet. You a man. Everything is that's just what you were supposed to do. So there's no appreciation when you just feel like somebody was just supposed to do something. See, kids don't feel appreciative that mommy and daddy gave them some food today. No, I mean, maybe we could make an argument of, I mean, should they be appreciative? I think they should be. I mean, granted, they didn't ask to be here, but I still think they should be appreciative. I think being appreciative is just a good trait as a human. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, how can I mean, I'll say it again. Women are just born entitled. See, women are born with what men have to bust our ass to get. Women are born with love and respect. They were born getting love and respect. So therefore, think about it. If you spent your whole life getting your ass kissed from when you was a baby, certain things just don't hold any weight. Like, I'm just trying to think of another analogy. If you were born with a maid and a butler, like, you're not gonna appreciate a maid and a butler. It's just that's just your regular Wednesday, a maid and a butler. So for you to get impressed, somebody would literally have to carry you all day, literally wipe your ass, feed your food to you. Then you're like, oh, this is pretty good treatment. But just regular butler and maid, that's nothing. You've had that since you were a baby. You're not gonna bat an eyelash at a butler and a maid. That's not gonna be impressive to you at all. If you were born riding, it was a car seat in the back of the fucking Lamborghini. It probably do a Lamborghini even got a back seat. Y'all get the point. You had a special baby compartment put in the back of a Lamborghini. You've been riding in Lamborghinis since you were a baby. So by the time you 15, I mean, a motherfucker pulling up in a Lamborghini, you might fall asleep. Like the motherfucker fall asleep just in the middle of standing there because the motherfucker pulled up in a Lamborghini trying to impress you, and you literally took a nap standing up when they pulled up in the Ferrari or pulled up in a whatever Lamborghini or Ferrari. You've been riding those since you were an infant. So for a motherfucker to be able to impress you, a motherfucker gotta land in a spaceship for you to be like, oh shit, this nigga just pulled up in a 2028 spaceship. So the analogy means when a man come up to a woman and say, "Oh, you beautiful. Oh, can I buy you something? Can I hold your door?" Yeah, the motherfucker's been kissing my ass since I'm a baby. I'm not impressed with that. Oh, you make whatever $10 million a year and you gonna pay all the bills? Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You just a man. That's why women are inherently unappreciative because they've been told their whole life there's sugar and spice and everything nice, and a man is just supposed to give you the world. So it's nothing to jump for joy about when a motherfucker do what they supposed to do. When the garbage man come in the front of your house and pick up your garbage, you don't go out and greet him with a pie and be like, "Oh my God, I'm so grateful that you picked up the garbage today," because you figure like, well, that's what that motherfucker supposed to do. He was hired to do it. He just doing his fucking job. He don't deserve a cookie. You know what I mean? That's how women feel. So it don't matter what you do for them. You could like seriously, a rich, tall, handsome trillionaire can come put them in a mansion, put babies in them, and give them everything they ever wanted, and they'll still end up like this. Like, yeah, I gained 60 pounds, and I'm laughing at my husband on the phone with Kevin Samuels. Who cares if he's a trillionaire who gave me everything I ever wanted? And see, let me break this down. And that's why I say a bitch gotta earn a spot with me. You gotta show me something. It's not free to be with me. You can't just come and fuck me and smile at me and then I give you everything I own and I'll do anything for you. No. You gotta build up some rapport. Like you really gotta show me something. You gotta make a woman invest in you. Like real investment. I'm not talking about making you a sandwich and cracking her legs twice a month. Real investment over long periods of time. Like, you see what I'm saying? 'Cause there's more appreciation there. When a woman put in blood, sweat, tears, paychecks, and some more shit, like she's gonna have more appreciation for the relationship.
But if you were to leave me, I'd lose it.
I am working to get it off, though. I am working to get it off.
I just gave it to you, plain and simple. I let you
Yeah.
resolve that. Cause if your youngest is 2.5, all I know is that's 30 months.
Mm-hmm.
That should have been gone long time ago.
Yeah.
That's why I said in 90 days. See, And you know, that's not right.
Right. No, I know. So what, I guess, I wonder, because he doesn't say anything, because he's not the type of person, but I just wonder, like, what is he?
So if he didn't say anything, you would just serve him boiled chicken with no seasoning. What he married and what looks good to the eye.
Right.
Do you like the way you look naked getting out of the shower? Wet?
I don't.
The fact that he threw out the wet, like, do you like what you see getting out the shower wet? um, oh, it's funny because now I'm hearing myself laugh. I don't know if any of y'all watch Troy Terrain, the Star Report. He always be getting on motherfuckers about he always be getting on motherfuckers about laughing. Like, can you please stop giggling, sir? But I think that's one of the best parts of my channel. The fact that I laugh and giggle with y'all. You got to, man, because these topics are a tough pill to swallow. If you ain't joking and laughing a bit, this shit is a little too tough for most people to take down. It really is. Um, I said it before. Women kind of resent their role in life. Women. I think generally speaking, women resent. Not all. I don't know what the percentage is, but I think most women resent their role as woman in a family. They feel like the mental load is too thick, and the husband never do nothing right. It's just resentment. But I think that's the major problem with women in relationships. They're gonna grow to resent their core role in that relationship. And men take pride in our core role. I mean, we get tired of it too, but we still take a certain pride in it, regardless of us being tired with it. That women don't. Um, well, she said he's a nice guy. He doesn't really say anything, but yeah, he doesn't need to say anything, man. He doesn't fucking need to say anything. This is why I was gonna title this stream "Women Are Best Just Short Term" or something like that. Like, women aren't good as long-term partners, generally speaking. Of course, there's exceptions, but just based on who women inherently are, it's just not a fit for a 50-year relationship living under the roof with them. They're just not fit. Who they are just isn't fit for that. But actually, this is what I wanted to break down about this woman specifically. It's not even that this woman is a horrible, horrible human being. I mean, maybe she is, but I'm just saying, based on what we're hearing so far, it's not even about a lot of these women being terrible people. It's just, how can I word this? It's just not in their nature to be what most men deem to be like a good woman. Not to say that she's a bad woman, but I'm just saying it's not really in a woman's nature to meet men's standards for 50 years in a relationship as a woman. And I think a lot of men would be a lot less bitter if they just accepted it. Like, this ideal that we have in our mind about what a woman should be, women just inherently aren't that. And maybe as men we just need to fucking get over it. Well, yeah, I'm telling y'all, just fucking get over it. They're not that. They're never really gonna be that. The only way they even pretend to be that is when all of society is basically forcing them to. When every aspect of society is basically forcing their hand to be that.
Wet?
I don't.
All right then. So doesn't matter if he says anything or not. He can say that's my wife. She had 2 babies, and I was like, but you don't even like the boiled chicken.
Right.
All right. So let's not make it a matter of him having to get upset or leaving.
Right. Right. Yeah. I certainly wasn't trying to make it a matter of that. It was just more.
I'm just making it. I'm trying to make it a lighter mood. That's all I'm saying. Give you a different
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah. And it was more or less, as a person who is kind of out in the community, out in the public eye. My husband is just.
Who's that? You?
Well, actually, both of us are, but
Okay, that makes it even worse. Yeah. That makes it even worse. Shout out to the replay gang. Replay gang, let me know something in the comment section. Let me know something in the comment section, replay gang. Anything. Just type anything. Literally type anything. The word anything. Just let me know who rocking with me, on the replay. Shout out to Lauren, king or queen of the stream, for always tapping in the comment section when she watching the replay. Women, but even shout out Lauren. Like, let me say something positive about women, and you inspired this, Lauren. Women are great when they're really down for someone or something. Women can be great in that way. Like when a woman like really fucking down for you, which is rare, but that is a positive thing I'll say about you know women when they lock in. When women really lock in with you, they can be a great fucking asset to your life. I'm gonna be real. Like I'm trying to think of, let's see. But see, the problem is they only want to lock in usually with with the shit dudes. They don't want to lock in with the actual good dudes. But for the bad dudes, they'll do anything. They'll transport drugs from LA to Ohio. They'll do anything. They'll do a bid. If any of y'all know who Gilly the Kid is, Gilly the Kid, he's a pretty big figure in black culture. His wife, and everybody always praise his wife. And I'm not shitting on her. They always praise her for being down, and they praise her for being pretty. They praise her for being, I guess, loyal, and I can't take that away from her. She's been with Gilly, I think, 20 years. What up, Sheila? So I guess, yeah, as far as we know, she's loyal. We don't know if she ever fucked anybody, but I'll give it to her. But my point is, she did some type of bid with Gilly. She did time for Gilly. And that's what I'm saying. When a woman is down for you, it's great, but unfortunately, most of the time, they're only down like that with the worst men possible. Like, but my point, but I'll keep this positive. When a woman is really for a man, like they can really be a great asset to a man's life. I'm thinking about one girlfriend I had, and she was horrible, horrible person. But I mean, I forgive her, man. These people, she was a horrible person that did horrible things, but I forgive her because I mean, she's just a woman, man. I mean, not that I'm not trying to hold her accountable, but I'm at a place now where I'm just accepting women for what they are. I'm not mad at them. I'm not I'm not gonna hold my breath for them to ever be accountable. They just are what they are. Well, I'm not about to sit at home and stare at the ceiling and think about, I wish I need fucking Keita to be accountable. When is she ever gonna be accountable? I'm pissed off because she won't take accountability. Women not taking accountability, there's no point in getting mad at it. It's like getting mad at a lion killing the gazelle. There's no fucking point for you to waste your time and energy being mad at a woman not taking accountability. It's just typically it's not going to be in their nature to. Um, to be frank, most of them just aren't adults, and they don't have the ability to take it. Well, I'm not trying to give them a pass, but they're like most of them are like fucking children. So it's time for us to just start looking at them like children. Well, actually, they're worse than children at times. Well, let me stay on topic. My ex, she many would say she was a horrible person who did horrible things. But in retrospect, she wasn't all the way there mentally. She wasn't. And women are they're just live wires a lot of times. She had a sketchy upbringing. What is there to expect? I just have low expectations of women. So therefore, in retrospect, all the bad things women have ever done to me or ever said to me, I'm working on getting to a place where it doesn't bother me no more, and I'm not holding any grudges, and I don't even judge them no more. You're just a woman, you can't help it. I think it's helping me to to look at it that way. So whatever my ex did to me, I forgive her, and I hope she finds some peace. That's where I'm at with it with bitches. Um, I don't know where I was going with all that, but hopefully somebody got something out of that little rant.
My
Who's
husband is just
who's that?
my,
You?
well, actually, both of us are, but he is as well.
You're out in the community doing. What do you mean?
So, and I called in last week. My husband is an attorney, and so he's involved in the community and different community work like that.
Salute. So this man is a lawyer. She's 60 pounds overweight. Yeah, the weight issue with women, my overall thought on it. Um, I mean, see what I want to say. I mean, it would be nice if women kept their weight down in their marriage. I'm not gonna say it's a deal breaker for me per se, but I'm also not mad at men. I mean, I would be mad at a man for breaking up his family because his wife got fat. I would be a little mad at that. But I wouldn't be mad at a man saying, "Look, get the weight down, or I'm gonna I'm gonna sleep with other women." I mean, I'm not gonna break up the family, but I'm not attracted to you anymore. So I don't want to have sex until you get the weight down, or like shit like that. I couldn't be that mad at it. If he said it's cool, we keeping the family together, and I'll still protect and provide and make sure you're straight, but I'm getting sex from somewhere else because I'm not attracted to you anymore. I couldn't be that mad at it. You get the weight back down, I'll stop fucking other bitches. Because see, women aren't gonna do the right thing unless you give them consequences. You basically got to make most women do the right thing. They're not gonna do it out the kindness of their heart, especially when they're in the bitter, miserable, resentful stage of the marriage or relationship. I mean, here's the thing. I won't even put this just on women. Most people aren't going to do the right thing unless they have some real incentive to. Most people aren't just going to do the right thing because it's just the right thing, just for the sake of doing the right thing. I wouldn't expect that from humans, folks. You're going to be let down way more than not. If you're going out in the world every day expecting, the majority or even half or shit, even a third of people to they're going to do the right thing just because it's the right thing. I think we know better than that at our ages. I mean, it would be nice if women kept their weight down. But yeah, I think it goes both ways though. I don't think the man should blow up either. I think it's important to keep the attraction up in marriages and in relationships. It keeps some type of sexual attraction there. It's good for relationships. I'll just leave it at that. And you should just want to do it for yourself, just to stay healthy as well.
Then last week, my husband is an attorney, and so he's involved in the community and different community work like that.
So you guys go to functions together?
We do.
Oh, so
We
you don't
do.
think you don't think that he would want to have his wife who 60 pounds less on his arm making him look good to his colleagues?
I know he would. I know he would.
Okay, well
You know,
then what's the holdup?
there's no holdup. I've been trying to get mentally together because it is difficult to be a mom of two little ones. So I'm trying to make sure I'm making time for myself.
Now I
That's been
need
the
to
most
remind
difficult
you,
thing.
Mom. Now I need to remind now I'm gonna have to go ahead and reach for my slap button. I need
Uh-oh.
to remind you that if your husband came in and hit you with divorce papers, you said you would get out there because you lose that weight because you got to get out there and date. You
But
still
I
have
don't know
it,
if I lose it. Sorry, I
but
don't know if I
you
lose it in 90 days.
no, I didn't say 90 days, but you said you would lose it because you got to get out there. So my point is, the little ones would not stop you from losing weight because you got to get out there and get a new man. It should
Hmm.
not be a reason for you not to already do something with the man who's already bought you.
Hmm.
See, what it is, ma'am, is you're taking him for granted.
Does he see it? Do you think he sees it that way?
Yes,
Okay.
most definitely.
You see how flippant? Do you see how flippant she? Oh, okay. You think he sees it? Oh, okay. It doesn't really seem like it doesn't really seem like she is taking this conversation seriously, and it doesn't really seem like the stakes are high. And I'm gonna touch on something, and y'all can tell me if I'm bullshit or not. No coincidence that these women are calling Kevin Samuels. He's not a bad looking guy. He seems put together. He seems like he got some money. The kids are really young, Sheila. The kids are like 2 and 4 or something. They're young. I'll give her that. They're young. Kevin on her ass. He like shit. If he was really on his man shit, he would have had you juicing and having female personal trainers, and you would have had that weight off in 3 months. Cause these quote unquote high value men, they don't fucking play around when it comes to certain shit. You ain't about to embarrass me in front of my. Don't want a high value man. Then when they got to start living up to certain standards, then they don't want a high value man. They just want the money and the lifestyle and the shit that's gonna benefit them. Um, but hold on. He snatched the wig. Oh, there's some crazy shit going on Kendra G. Crazy shit. We might have to go over there. Kendra G went in on this one lady. I mean, I really don't. Video of J. Cole meeting Topanga. Hold on, we getting sidetracked like a motherfucker. Not this fucking, not this buffering shit. Not this buffering shit. I hope I'm back. So tired of this internet shit. We getting sidetracked. But before we do that, let me talk about what I was just gonna talk about. A lot of these women who call into these type of shows with Kevin Samuels and Ant CEO, a part of the reason why I think they call in is because they're attracted to the host. And I'm not saying they're sometimes I feel like they're covertly trying to shoot their shot in a sense by just even being able to talk to Kevin or be able to talk to Ant CEO or be able to talk to fucking Derek Jackson. You know what I mean? Because like I said, if I was a ugly 3 on YouTube showing my face with ketchup stains on my white t-shirt, wouldn't no bitches be calling in for advice. I don't care how profound I talked. I don't care how articulate I was. I don't care about none of that. If I was an ugly short 3 with ketchup stains on my tee, bitches wouldn't be calling me for advice or calling up trying to debate me or calling up with none of that. Because what do I tell you? 9 times out of 10, a woman is only giving any type of attention to a man if she finds him attractive. 8 or 9 times out of 10, if a bitch is going out of her way to give you any type of attention, calling your show, starting up a conversation, like any type of direct attention that's not just passive, like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Something super passive, it's because she finds you attractive. The fact that she even seen you, most women don't even see 80% of men. So the fact that she's seen you enough to spark up a conversation or call into your show, there's some type of attraction there in most cases. I think most women who call Kevin Samuels would really they really just wanted to get in the sight of Kevin Samuels. Maybe he'll pick me, or maybe, I just want to know this motherfucker. It was an attraction there. Just a crazy theory. Not so crazy theory. Let's pull something up real quick. How long I been on? Almost an hour. If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Also in the description. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. This is definitely a side quest here. Who am I to disagree? All right, J. Cole meets Topanga. I'm pretty sure J. Cole. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
It's J. Cole right here.
Okay, I don't know what she's saying, but hey, Topanga was a lot of our childhood crushes. She was probably my first official childhood crush. Maybe that's why I fuck with white girls now. Maybe I watched a little too much MTV when I was a kid, and that's why I'm into white girls now. But hold on, I'll be right back. Bear with me. I think this gonna keep replaying. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, gave her a hug. Okay, nothing really crazy to see here. Check out his body language. She's white girl freaking out. Okay, fine. But I'm pretty sure J. Cole was married at this point. So he's playing it cool. The cameras are always on. That's something I'm sure they teach you when you become a celebrity. Like the cameras are always on, and that's why Jay-Z didn't react to Solange beating his ass in the elevator. That was great fucking awareness. But he's been famous for a long time. But that take a lot of discipline to just always know the cameras are rolling. Whatever conversation you have, expect for it to be recorded. That's a weird. That's a weird motherfucking existence to just always have to be cognitive. Wait, hold on. Cognizant. Let's look it up. I ain't afraid to look some shit up on this stream. Cognizant. Even with 850 billion to his name, Elon Musk admits money can't buy happiness. Oh yeah, for sure, it definitely can't. Definitely cannot. Uh, I don't even know how to spell it. Cognizant. Fucking word guru. No, whatever. Just confirm what I already knew. Okay. But let's go back to this real quick. I just wanted to show y'all something. His body language was crazy. So he gave her a hug. And this is me. I don't really smile that much. So that's why I come off putting. I'm kind of quiet in real life and I don't really smile that much. And it probably just comes off. It definitely I definitely have low energy. Like when you come around me, it's not gonna be this whole energetic shit. Like people who got all that energy and they're always saying like a witty comment, they're not really my type. Shout out to T Orlando, but I don't know if I don't know if me and T Orlando would have a drink in real life. And I hope that's not a diss, T Orlando. Hope it's not a diss. But our personalities just might not clash in real life. Some people are just meant to be online friends. But I don't know. But anyway, peep J. Cole energy. I think my energy would be different if I met Topanga though. But he's married, so I think he's keeping that in mind. But let's peep the energy after the hug, let go.
Unbelievable. I'm such a big fan.
Look at this. He like, okay, yeah, all right, bitch, move along. I'm married. He's not smiling, and you know what? And I'm not judging him because, like I said, this is probably how I come across. But he's looking like he's almost looking like he kind of don't want to be about. Like, all right, bitch, come on now, move along. I gotta go. The camera's on. I'm married. Don't be too excited now. Oh my goodness, man. Can you imagine being a celebrity? Like when you become a man who's a celebrity, you're literally like J. Cole is. Let me Google what list J. Cole is. Can you imagine being Michael Jordan and being married? Any woman who marries like a Michael, who is married to like a Michael Jordan status dude, of Kobe status dude, a Steph Curry status dude, and expect him to not ever fuck another woman, that is just so selfish and wrong. I'm just playing, but like as a woman, like if you're married to a or B list celebrity, even a C list celebrity, like I know I'm only saying this because I'm a guy, but I feel like if I was a girl, I'd just be like, just can you wear a condom? You're a fucking celebrity. Of course you're gonna fuck other bitches sometime. Can you just please just not bring me back nothing, not get no girls pregnant? Can you at least give me that? I just think it's unreasonable to expect your celebrity man to not get no pussy other than you for the rest of his life. It's just not even realistic, and at this point, I feel like it's narcissistic. Like becoming a celebrity man is literally becoming like you're literally the top 0.0001% man to ever live by the time you become an international celebrity. But just can you imagine like can't imagine being married as a B, or C list celebrity. Bad bitches are literally like begging to suck your cock all the time. Like how do I think I'm a pretty good man, but how do you turn that down every day? Like literally the baddest bitches around the world are begging to suck and fuck you. I don't think it's reasonable to ask any man to reject that. That's not even logical. That's not even humane. Like what? See, it's easy for women to say, "Why can't you just keep your dick in your pants?" See, it's easy for women to say that because sex isn't quite the same for men and women. I know women like sex too, but it's not like that driving which isn't there the way it is with men. It's literally while we're here on the planet. Like so. Anyway, point I'm trying to make is like the equivalent would be you're Beyonce, but you can't wear no designer clothes. And even though the best designers in the world are giving you free shit to wear their designer shit and purses and shit, you can't partake in any of that because that'd be cheating. And you can't wear no diamonds or nothing. You can't get your hair done by the best stylist or nothing because that would be considered cheating. That would be like the equivalent. It would be unreasonable for a man to expect Beyonce, who's married to Beyonce, that she's never gonna wear any designer or get her hair done fancy or be able to buy any fancy shit pertaining to her looks or wear any fancy shit pertaining to her looks. It just wouldn't be reasonable. And for me, it's the same thing go for a woman married to a celebrity. It's just silly at that point. But back to this ridiculous rant I'm on. Like Topanga wanted to fuck him, but nah. I mean, I would say she probably would. I'm fucking Topanga. Like, and I'm not a bad guy for doing it. He, you know, that bitches like Topanga every day that are trying to suck your soul out of your body.